Today's my first day with the Rutus Ultima, and I'm doing some simple air tests to get a feel for the machine. I'm going to use standard motion mode and also the dual mode in 8 kHz just to get a feel for the machine and what sort of depths it reaches. Now, I know air tests are not a true indication of what the depth you will get when actual real world searching. I will cover that in the next video. I'm just doing some initial tests. When I was researching this machine, there's very little information on the internet or YouTube, and so this is very much a learning experience, and I hope that by sharing these videos of me getting to know the machine, that other people will get an idea of the capabilities of the machine. Okay, so let's get on and do some air tests. This is an air test of the Rutus Ultima in motion mode using 8 kHz with a sensitivity of 65 and discrimination set at 25. Right, I'm going to first start with a Victorian penny. It's 11 inches. Got a rather dirty 50p piece. Rescued from the beach. It's 10 inches. Modern 5p piece. Eight inches. Victorian silver sixpence. Nine inches. It's a livery button. It's 10 inches, and it's a palladium men's wedding ring. It's about 10.5 inches. Okay, I'm now going to run the test again, and this time using it in the dual mode, and see what difference we get in the depth. And then in the next video I will bury the targets in the ground and see how the actual in-ground depth varies from the air test. Okay, see you again in a minute when I've set the detector up. Okay, I've now switched to dual mode. I've left it on 8 kHz and the sensitivity is still 65 and the discrimination is still set at 25. We'll start with the modern 5p, which came in at 8 inches. You can just hear the subtle changes in the threshold tone at 9. It's now the Victorian silver sixpence. You just hear that at 10. Got the livery button. say 11.5. You can. It's still just a subtle change in the threshold tone. 50p piece. Can still hear that, about 12.5. Victorian penny. You can hear the subtle changes in the threshold tone at 14, and the palladium wedding ring. I'd say 13.5. You really would have to listen out to those subtle changes in the tone though. Right, in the next test I'm going to as you can see from those air tests, there was a significant increase in depth using the dual mode as compared to using the standard motion mode. Now, air tests are pretty meaningless. I do appreciate that. And in my next video, I'll be burying the targets and seeing what depth we can get compared to those air tests, which would be a real-world test. I would say that this is my first day with the detector, so I've still got a lot to learn about it. But I would say that to listen to some of those subtle changes in the threshold tone, that you would need a really good set of headphones and be really swinging slow and low and concentrating a great deal. But they are pretty impressive depths from any detector, let alone one at this price point. So I'm really looking forward to getting to learn this Rutus Ultima and hopefully showing you all my finds over the coming months. Okay, see you in the next video.